It's Monday. Y'all know what that means. Market Monday here on the channel where we're breaking down all the content coming out and all the ways you can possibly make stubs this week. And it will be the show 22. More important now than ever after how beefy that George Brett collection was. I know there is a lot of stubs needed to be made to help you knock out those collections. So I'm here to help as much as I can. We don't have a lot of information on what's coming out this week in MLB The Show, but we got a little bit to work off of, and I think there could be some really big ways to make stubs, possibly a big time flash sale coming up this weekend as well. We'll talk about all that and some more here in today's Market Monday. Let's go ahead and let's dive into it. First off, looking at the marketplace here, prices are up for a lot of these top tier legends and flashbacks, of course, with the George Brett collection. I mean, a guy right now like Brandon Crawford, 123,000 stubs on the high end. This George Brett collection is costing you around 3.2 million. Now that's, of course, if you haven't gotten any cards so far and you had to go out and buy every card that you could for collections, it would cost you 3.2 million, which is a ton of stubs, but it definitely is a little bit cheaper than that and gonna get cheaper than that over time. I will say though, there are some sets that are a little bit more inexpensive right now. Our Takashi cards, and a guy like Hoffman's down to 12K. We see his price has been coming down. These cards down around 17K for our base Takashi cards. Joe Morgan prices come down. Delgado's been chilling right around where he is. He's come down from his peak. Joe Morgan's come down from his peak a little bit as well. So Babe Ruth definitely becoming a lot more affordable as, of course, Greg Maddux continues to drop in price. Babe Ruth voucher going to become not too bad very, very soon. Same can be said about if we come in here and take a look at our cover athletes. A lot of these guys are down too. I mean, a guy like Miggy right now, 15,000 stubs. We see a pretty slow but steady trend line down for a lot of these guys. Pretty consistent across the board. Some of them ever so slightly trickling up with the Legends and Flashback collection, but people are going to start getting those packs in the reward path as well for this featured program, as there is that cover athlete pack. Plus, if we get something like a flash sale this weekend, definitely could see these drop more, but pretty much a low point for these 18,000 stubs a piece. It's still pretty pricey to get Joe Mauer, but considering that you get a voucher for that George Brett and you get Joe Mauer, which in my opinion is still the best catcher in the game, definitely a lot of value here in this collection with where these prices are at right now. Possibly maybe sell off some of your future stars to help afford a couple of these. Maybe even monthly award cards come in on Tuesday. Not bad plays there, possibly to help you get another voucher and a guy like Joe Mauer. Personally though, on these for Takashi as well, I'd be waiting until Friday because I do think the chances are there for a flash sale that we'll talk about a little bit more here later on. Now, in terms of content schedule, only content that we know that we're getting is going to be the main monthly awards players plus Lightning legend Jim Rice coming out on Tuesday. So that will be dropping Tuesday. That can be a great way to make stubs if you're not going for George Brett right now and maybe you're still working on the Randy Johnson collection. Maybe you're not too thrilled with who the Lightning is and he's not going to make your team. You're not going to use him. Or if you've already gotten that monthly award voucher for the George Brett collection, being able to come in and sell those May monthly awards players from the sellable choice packs that we're going to get. Last month, those guys, night one, were selling for about 30,000 stubs a piece. And so if you can take those, sell those for 30,000 stubs a piece, that's going to go a long way helping you pick up some more cards for other collections, regardless of what collection you're working on. Now, you will be wanting to go back and buy those cards later on regardless, because as we saw, those monthly awards cards used for the voucher for George Brett, whenever that Legends of Flashback collection expands, you'll need those monthly award cards then for that. At that point, could possibly get a Lightning collection later on down the road as well. But in the short term, you probably can sell those and buy them back cheaper. Those April monthly awards cards are definitely cheaper than when they launch. So definitely keep that as a consideration when the May monthly awards comes out. If you're not sure what that program looks like, it'll probably look very similar to this April monthly awards program where we're able to come in here, and then as we get through it, these first packs that we get probably going to be higher overall, but these first packs in stage 2, these will be sellable. So last time it looked like we got 5 sellable cards. You can get another 5, sell those for 30,000 subs a piece. That's 150,000 subs right there. As a no money spent player, sometimes you got to make those sacrifices in order to up your stub count. Take those stubs buy a couple other cards you're needing for collections, knock out a couple vouchers, maybe a 90 plus diamond to finish up a division in the live series collection, or possibly throw those into some roster updates to get even a higher return on your investment if you're willing to take that kind of risk. But again, as a no money spent player, sometimes those are the type of plays we got to do. We got to make the choice that, okay, instead of getting the 95 player of the month card that's going to come out on Tuesday, assuming it's a 95 and it's a lightning card, but we just got 30 90s released through the Future Star program where I can get 12 of those. Maybe instead of taking that lightning overall card, I'll sell those monthly awards and use these Future Star cards I got as well, because I'm getting 12 of those. I can fill out a really nice lineup with that, and I can use those subs to help progress me through other collections. Gotta have that give and a take going on there. I would assume the layout of the program gonna be pretty similar. Would it shock me after seeing this most recent program if these 4-packs at the end up being sellable as well? Definitely a possibility there. Not sure if it'll for sure happen, but I wouldn't be surprised to see that at all based off of the change we saw with this future of the franchise program where they made all 12 choice packs sellable versus 6 choice packs and then 6 non-sellable random packs. Now, in terms of Tops Now, pretty much all of these Tops Now cards are at quick sell right now. I don't necessarily expect that to change significantly, but it's possible that these later Tops Now cards, Cordero, Odor, and Brian Servin, maybe they trend up ever so slightly. At the end of the day, they're all in here at quick sell. So if you got some extra stubs, no harm in tossing a couple orders out on these Tops Now cards. Maybe they do see an uptrend Tuesday when that program drops, because there will be that Tops Now collection, people coming in there collecting all those Tops Now to avoid having to do the moments. Probably, again, unlikely to see much of a change, but at quick sell, there's no risk on your end. You buy them at quick sell them back, you're not going to lose any stubs. So always try to have your stubs working for you, especially in today's game with how many stubs you need for some of these collections. Always have your stubs working for you. You got 30, 40, 50K lying around. Throw a couple quick sell orders out on these Tops Now, guys. Stash a couple. They don't do anything come Tuesday. Quick sell them right back. No harm, no foul at the end of the day there on that front. That's mainly what I'm looking at here for the monthly awards program. Possibly we get some sort of choice pack in here at some point. Unlikely that we do, but maybe they throw in always intense pack, big dog pack, Takashi, cover athlete, something of that nature. Wouldn't be unheard of to have that pop up in these monthly award programs. So keep your eye on that. If that does come out Tuesday, obviously that'll have a pretty significant impact on the market at that point. Now, we do get a new event coming Tuesday as well. So no money spent player, definitely knock out that event. Probably gonna have 2 new player rewards, 3 rewind choice packs as well to go along with that. So 5 cards. Those are 5 cards you're able to use for those collections or sell them to help you build up your stub count even more. So definitely be looking to knock that out. And if we get any choice packs, like always, intense, Takashi, cover athlete, market impact coming from that for sure. Now, last thing I want to talk about here, I got a pretty strong feeling about this. Not sure why. My spidey senses are just tingling. I do think we're going to get a flash sale come Friday. I think the timing of it makes a lot of sense. 1 week after the George Brett collection, a lot of talk about how difficult that collection is. Makes sense to me for SCS to come in here, try to drop that flash sale, make it a little bit easier while also still having that week buffer to allow those people who have grinded, possibly buying stubs, allow those to get it a little bit quicker. Then they come in and drop a flash sale, make it a little bit easier. And it will be the show 21. We had a flash sale pretty consistently, about once every month. I think a couple times we even had 2 in a 30-day period, but just about every 30 days we had a flash sale. Our first flash sale here in MLB The Show 22 was April 29th, I believe. May not have the exact date right, but right there at the end of April. So now fully into June, makes sense that I think a flash sale could be coming. It would have lined up to happen last Friday. That would have been kind of right around that 30 days, but so much content already coming out between the collection and the new program. Makes sense just to push that back 1 week. So I think this Friday we could be getting a flash sale. Now, of course, what packs could we be getting in that? Definitely a live series pack, live series diamond pack with pretty solid odds to get those 90 plus guys. Be a great day to possibly knock out the live series collection. Then, of course, we have all of our choice packs as well. Gonna find them here in the program so we can show off some of those cards right here. We have this always intense pack in the program. Could even drop a face of the franchise pack, drop one of these choice packs or a random face of the franchise player for 10,000, 15,000 stubs. something along those lines. This Always Intense pack, would not be surprised to see possibly Always Intense 1 and 2 dropped in a possible flash sale. So Will Myers, Brad Hand, Pierre, Outlighter, Chapman, Crawford, Glavin, and Betts here in Always Intense 1. Maybe we even get Big Dog, probably not set 1, but set 2 I could see, as these guys still pretty expensive. Bobby Wood at 15K, Franco at 18K. There's still some value there. Definitely still some value in Big Dog set 3, 20K for our rare round guys. So wouldn't be surprised to possibly see a Big Dog set 2, set 3, maybe an Always Intense set 1, possibly in Always Intense set 2. So our Brian Wilson, our Castellanos, Marcus Simeon, Polanco, Duvall, Rockhold, Lorenzo Kane, Paul Goldschmidt, possibly see those in there. And then possibly a random headliner pack as well. That's been a really popular pack in flash sales. Maybe then throw in a Takashi pack, a cover athlete pack. We have a lot of pack options available at this point in the game to make a pretty beefy flash sale where you could come in and make a ton of stubs off. If you're liquid on Friday, they drop a flash sale, you could easily see 2, 3, 4 times the return on your investment on flash sales, and it happens within like a 24-hour window. So you want to talk about setting yourself up in a nice position to start investing in the next roster update, knock out a couple of vouchers. We get a flash sale come Friday. Not only are cards going to be cheaper to you come in and buy for collections, you're going to be able to buy duplicate copies of those, sell them back, make a return on your investment really nicely. So definitely be looking out for that. Of course, if we get a flash sale, I will be live on Twitch, and if they announce one, probably have another video coming out in some more detail about some of these cards as well. You can find my Twitch link though down in the description below. Live on Twitch most days of the weeks. Come by, swing by, say what's up, ask any questions you got. And as well, in my Discord, I do have a Google sheet running by one of my community members who's tracking every card that's coming out and where it's coming from. So if you're wondering, was this a Big Dog? What's in the Always Intense packs? Who are headliners? Feel free to join the Discord. You can find the link to that down in the description below as well. Hop in our MLB The Show room, and you can find that Google sheet pinned in there to see what cards are coming from what locations. If you're trying to better plan tackling collections, maybe who you want to be possibly investing in a future flash sale, all of that there in Discord. Feel free to join up in there. Got a whole community willing to help people out in this game. All about trying to help y'all enjoy the game as much as possible. That's what we got here today for Market Monday. As always, hit me up with any questions you got down in the comment section below. And as always, y'all enjoyed the video, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe, pushing our way to 28,000 subscribers. I appreciate you all going out the love each and every week on these bad boys. Until next time, I'll catch y'all around.